Hello, beautiful people. It's day 3 of our lockdown here in Austria, and I want to share a really interesting perspective with you today. So, a couple of days ago, I posted a video about just some basic information about how to protect from the coronavirus and stuff. And after I released it, I felt kind of bad, and I didn't know why in the first place. But then I realized that, even though that video gave basic and good information, I still created it to feed the negativity of this whole mess. There is so much panic outside, people are freaking out, getting groceries, turning on their primal instincts, and at that point I started to think about, okay, what is this giving me right now? What am I feeling right now? And there definitely was some fear of, okay, what do I do next with all my projects being cancelled? What do I do next if I cannot get enough money? And all that fear coming, how is everybody doing? Is this gonna escalate in Austria as much as it did in Italy? How can I do something about it? And all these were fear coming up, and it was at that moment where I realized, okay, I definitely cannot change the situation right now, but I can change how I'm gonna react to that situation. And that I'm feeling fear about this certain issues doesn't mean it's just been coming up at that very point, but it actually has been stored within my subconscious forever, and now it's just the time to get activated. Now it's just the time that it comes up to the surface because the situation demands it. The situation makes it necessary for me to react in a certain way, and I'm reacting with these fears right now. So that was really interesting for me because I realized, okay, I can change my perception. Instead of why is all this happening to me, I rather should ask myself, what is this teaching me? This is where I started to see the benefits of this whole thing. I mean, of course, the situation is horrible. It's really horrible, and people who are really affected by it, who have the illness and who are dying, or families who, it's horrible. But for me right now, in my position, it is time for me to slow down, to think about what is this teaching me, to feel within myself and get rid of that fear, because I decided to myself, whenever that fear is, I want to get behind that situation, and I want to get rid of that fear right now, because right now it's up there on the surface. I can do something about it, and whenever this whole situation is done, when this whole mess is over, and we're continuing, I want to have made some progress in the meantime. I don't want the fears from right now be stored back into my subconscious after all that mess. I want to get clean with them. I want to look them in the eyes and say, okay, I'm gonna choose love this time. I'm gonna choose to look you in the eyes and align with the future I want to live in. I don't want fear of money. That's all I'm saying all the time, and right now it's still coming up, so it's my chance now to align with my real intention, emotionally, physically, and just continue from that onwards. This whole mess, this whole pandemic, coronavirus thing is giving us a big chance right now to work with ourselves and get clean with ourselves. Thanks, guys. Stay safe out there. I'm gonna share a few other things about the virus in the next upcoming days, so stay tuned, and I hope you're feeling well. Also, look, I mean, we're locked down, but actually this is the most amazing place ever. We've just been moving into our apartment 1 week ago, and this is my office, and it's so beautiful.